Good morning. Sergeant First Class Reginald Knight, retired, reporting. As this horrendous budget bill makes its way back to the House for the final tweaks, this message is for all Republicans, not just MAGA Republicans. For you Reagan Republicans who cried and cried for less government, well, congratulations. You're going to get the least amount of government possible for the same amount of money. No FEMA, Medicare, and social programs which people have paid for all their lives, to include Social Security, may or may not be available. And countless Americans are going to leave this realm a lot sooner than they should have, because the things they had counted on in their old age will not be available to them. For you Latino Republicans who laughed and danced like magical pixies at the thought of Donald Trump being elected, ignoring the fact that brown people just like you, who just happen to be over the other side of the line, were going to be affected by this. Congratulations. Now he's coming for all of you, because ICE has erased the lines. And in some cases, service people, people who have lived here legally their entire lives, are getting their visas revoked and being deported. Good job. You got what you wanted. For you so-called fiscally responsible Republicans, I really have to pat you on the back. $5 trillion added to the federal budget with no benefit to anyone but corporations and billionaires. It's already been foretold by every reputable economist that this type of debt is unsustainable. And you have placed the burden on the backs of your children and your children's children that may never be repaid. For you white Christian nationalist Republicans who want to get in the pulpit and pray over America, my suggestion is that you pray over yourself. You have ignored every canon of the scriptures. Pick one. And your God is the almighty dollar and greed. And unlike Christ, you have a respect for persons, because if they aren't white, if they're brown or black, you see them as subhuman and criminal, and you do everything in your power to minimize their existence. To you law and order Republicans who are always talking about, well, what about Chicago? Well, my counter is, what about Washington? Who failed to heed judicial edicts, who accost citizens doing no harm. Homeland Security violates the Fourth Amendment on a regular basis, doing search and seizures without any probable cause. And you're mute. You don't say one damn word. So to all you Republicans who have cried for this so-called king and this type of government, congratulations. And as it has been said on many other videos, when the services you need aren't available, we don't want to hear anything about it. We don't want to hear if this is what you didn't vote for, because you did. When your pain gets to the point where you want to scream, find a pillow, because we don't want to hear it. Sergeant First Class Reginald Knight, retired, reporting. Have a good day.